You should just skip YouTube today and then next stream skip Twitch. Good idea. You need a thing where I can convince you to stop and go eat snacks. Yes, we definitely need that. It should be dependent on how many tasks I complete, though. Let me just grab the door. Hello, YouTube. Sorry for neglecting you, but the stream is up now. Interesting. It looks a lot less busier for some reason. Or maybe it's not spanning how much of the screen I want it to. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Pretty clean, if I do say so myself. Sweet. Kumo Stern, hey! What's up? I like to think YouTube is the stepchild Manisha doesn't love as much. That's so evil. Well, there's two people apparently on the YouTube stream. YouTube's just the shy kid. Bayesian Elf, welcome back. What should I work on? I think my priorities lie... I need to like gather my thoughts. YouTube had numbers before you started neglecting them. I know. Oops. Blindsided. Because of YouTube, I got on the stream though. It got into my recommended page. Yay! Oh, that's pretty interesting. So, I didn't think they pushed live streams as much. Unless maybe you were already subbed. Those shy kids are always the ones you need to watch out for in horror movies. Yeah, I know. They'll come back for some revenge. Okay. Priority list. I'm thinking get the tiles like nicely done. Best. But we can use the tiles for now. So let's Level 6 to 12 replace. Oh, but we need the specific rules. I want the option to not connect some tiles. For example, doing something here. Do I manually do it? Or... beep. TTT. Man. Oh, that's kind of a pain. What? This is gonna be bad. Because I'm gonna have to change things if they automatically swap out. Like I said, this is gonna be rough mixing from experience. Yeah, I'm thinking what my options are right now. And then we'll rewrite some of the grid system. Set up another tile layer that you can paint over the other one. Really? That could be interesting. Just like override. Okay. So, for example... But here... Directions... Is it okay to do that? Okay. That would be fine. And then if we move our nodes to the tile map, I want to think that through as well. Don't worry about the shadow. You probably want to do the exact tile, not one that just may fit, so the T, not the straight. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, when I try to delete, all the ones surrounding it change automatically. So... it's weird. All one tile map rule tile and the other fixes. You have not renamed your tile maps, so in the tile palette, you can't tell which one you're painting on. Oh yeah, that's right. Rule tile. Cool. And corrections. So, that being said... managing 2 grids. Oh, I can just bring this here? Neat. Awesome. Yeah, the rule tile... the rule... There's a gap here because it thinks this is an end because of the rule tile. Yay! Now what do I do? This will still suck, I know. Trying to think it through. The fixes are, yeah, I understand. I'm talking about when I delete from the original one, like here, it thinks these are ends because I'm leaving this spot empty. So it makes it a little tricky. Sundering M, hello. How you doing? What's going on in your world? Don't delete it then, let them overlap? Yeah, that might be it. So it kind of sucks. Looks fine, but not sure if I'm defeating my purpose a little bit, but that's basically what I wanted. But the drawings I think at present overlapping will not, in fact, look good. Can you tell that it's overlapped? Is that what you're saying? Think the edges are different? If I can get around it somehow, that would be nice. Otherwise, I have to give it a think. Over the years of using rule tiles and teaching them, some things just become natural to me. Yeah. You're painting on the correction layer? Yeah, I wanted to because otherwise it connects to this one. I'm running my first round of professional QA testing on my game. Sweet! I talked to you twos about doing merch for my game. Ooh, that's so cool. Congrats. Get some playtesting in. Hopefully get some nice feedback. I also did a little bit of a playtest yesterday. It's going. It's coming together. I may be fine here. I'm just saying the edges are different. Yeah, no, I understand. Like, I don't want to do it this way if I don't have to. So I'm gonna think about what else can be done. Wonder if I can add any kind of condition. I'm not savvy with tile sets, unfortunately. Can't wait to make Finding Fern merch. Ooh, that's always so fun, right? Like seeing some kind of physical aspect to your game. Tangible. What kind of merch would you guys do though? Tell me about it. I would definitely do like a sticker pack for Sophia. I think that would be so cute. Some cute little stickers. But I don't know what else I would do. Mr. Tiago-san. Hello. I agree with Axel on this point. Tiles are normally made so you don't have a band-aid fix over it. Right. Razor-san. Thank you for the follow. You can paint anything you need without the rule tile. Rule tiles are just to make things easier in most cases. Yeah, that's true. To be clear, in this example, this is just a byproduct of the rule tile. That's right. It's like if you don't keep enough space, it's gonna connect it for you. There's one thing I remember doing that may fix the main thing. Yeah, if you don't mind. I don't want to distract you from whatever you're working on today, though. Ensure certain tiles don't connect in the rule tile. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There must be something that you can do in the rule tile. Let's see. Where art thou? Here. Let's do a little searching, maybe. I was gonna release my game today. Actually, I can't believe you're stopping me. Like a Momo plushie. Cute. And figurines or plushies. Sweet. Gonna have 3D printed friend characters. Ah, that sounds amazing. Good, good, good. I'm sure it would sell a lot. Oh, a rule tile script? Yeah. Have you tried Godot? I have. I made one small game with it. It was nice. Pretty straightforward. There's gotta be a way. Is it the T tiles that are... No, it's all of them. I may have found it. Seriously, you've worked on every kind of scenario, I feel. No. No earthquake. Don't get too distracted though, I will send in a sec. My cat likes rubbing his face on my mic. My cat does that too! Oh, your mimic. Oh, I see. Speak of the devil. Neem! Where are you going? Hello. Okay. And then am I gonna need a new layer for the nodes? That's probably what it is, right? Oh, I see. Installing old Unity version? Jeez. If you're sticking with consistent spacing for the nodes, but if I'm using two different layers, yeah, if I don't have to use a correction tile map, then I can do it on the same layer. Is that right? Oh no, do you need emotional support? Yeah, Axel needs a pat on the back right now. Oh man. I'm gonna have to make another turn-based game after this so that all this work can be reused. I'm thinking of making a similar game after my current game so I can reuse the code. Right? It's like, might as well. Anytime I get near Unity, my stress levels go through the roof. I mean, them making you install an old version is kind of savage. So this looks so much cleaner though. Kind of happy. Okay, well, let me brainstorm how I might do the node thing. And then all Medusa levels. I wonder... Oh. The row tile doesn't even use the asset version of these. So I guess if you can just make a rule tile with the sprites linked. Good to know. Glad to see you move towards a consistent distance. I know. I'm like really, really happy for this change. Because it was bothering me a lot that, you know, it didn't really look like a grid-based game in a way. And it was just inconsistent. This is going to look a lot cleaner. And I'm going to make the nodes evenly spaced. So, it does look cleaner to me. That means, I mean, we can go in and see how the temple level might even look with this crazy amount of loops. I'm gonna redo it though because this level's called Dance of the Shadows and it doesn't really have anything to do with that right now. There was supposed to be a nice big space in the middle to cast the shadows on. So let's hope next playtest will be a better user experience. I would be happy. With consistent spacing, do you need nodes at all, or can you just read directly from tile map? I gotta think about it a little bit, but I feel like just using the intersection of the sprite would work, right? Not sure how to do that. Through script. I don't really need nodes. My lack of knowledge is kind of seeping through here in terms of coming up with a solution. But it's gonna be like the center point or this center point of this tile would be a node. And any direction it has access to will be ways that she can go. She can move. Yes. And then I would like there to be an option. I'm gonna make sure that all the obstacles can be like checked off on the node. There's a lot of refactoring I can do. Maybe I'll spend like a week doing that very, very soon. I just don't know how to execute it yet. I'm not sure how the player interacts with the tile map. I think that's my knowledge gap at the moment. Or how I interact with the tile map. Hey, JMO. Yeah, see, my YouTube was not even connected. Sorry, guys. Art looks great. Thank you. Working with a wonderful artist. Hello, good luck with your game. Thank you, Yasonex. Good to see you. Corrales exceed. Yo, this seems cool. Thanks. Thanks, guys, for hopping on. There we go. Refactoring. Yeah. Glad to... sounds like you need a fully defined mechanic of movement before you can implement a full-scale solution. Yeah. Well, let me pull up a little handy-dandy paint. Basically it's like this, like the T, or this. These are what I would like to replace automatic nodes with, rather than, you know, me manually placing nodes. We don't want to do that because it was flaky, first of all. And if you forget to connect nodes, and uneven. So those are things we're trying to combat here. Don't mind my terrible writing there. This would be a point, I believe. And would the corner be a point? No. Yeah, it would. Corners would be a point. Yes. So those are regular Sophia movement points or obstacle points. Say a chomper. Right now I do spawn them at the point, so it wouldn't be too hard to get that working. The only thing I'm manually placing right now are the vines, because they needed to be, you know, slightly adjusted. But if I can get away with that, I mean, if I can get rid of that, that would be nice. That means it needs to center nicely between the two nodes. So we'll figure that out too. What else do we have? Ground cracks, yeah. You also have obstacles, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, once the nodes are in, I do want there to be some way I can access the node to say, hey, yeah, let's activate like a chomper obstacle. This guy. So I do want that ability. How to go about that is what I need to figure out. I got so many opinions. Am I saying anything wrong? This does seem like the way to do it though, right? Place a node in the middle. It's just a matter of how do I access this node to tell it, yeah, I want an obstacle there. Otherwise, they're all good to go, because you just have to say, hey, Sophia can move left or right on this type of space, left, right, down on this space. So like that stuff should be pretty easy to swap out the node connection code that I already have right now. And it'll be so much nicer because we'll be tackling some of this. The other issue is how to place these nodes because of our wonky tile set right now with the rule tiles. So that might be a headache if we're doing things certain ways. Like this. With the overlaps. So that's something to keep in mind. Other than that, yeah, the chomper, the ground cracks are spawn. So that should be fine. The spikes, can't remember if they're spawned, but should be easy to replace. Axel, do tell me your opinions. It would be nice to have access to what kind of tile it is on the space. Because then it tells me what the connections are. Rather than doing it a different way. So, think, little brain. Does that look like a brain? I have some solutions. They may or may not be what you're looking for, though. I'm trying to think about all my like edge cases and things like that. Some of the future levels should be fine. Let's see. These are not the solutions you are looking for. Down to implement something right now and walk you through it. I mean, if you don't mind, like, I have like an idea of what I might have to do, but I just don't know how it would work with the tile set currently. If you want to take a stab at it, I'm not gonna say no. Like, I'm not that particular where I need to write everything myself. So, you can definitely go ahead, but I would like to know what your kind of train of thought is before you start on it. What's the level of backseating? Honestly, like, I really don't. It doesn't matter to me as long as I can understand what the things are. Like, I just want to kind of know what your train of thought here is. Like, is it working with the tile set? Is it going to be like a new layer that, like, I was thinking maybe it could be a new layer with just nodes that kind of tell you what direction it goes in. That would work too. Honestly, I think the easiest solution here is shortening the tiles as they currently are for a few different reasons. Go for it. Or you can write in the Discord if you'd like. You can DM me if you want, if it's gonna be a lot. Shortening tiles meaning correct the tiles? No, wait. That still doesn't work. That was the gap issue. Shortening the tiles? What does that mean? Because right now the issue is that it auto connects to nodes that are too close to each other when I want there to be the option to do this. Because this would default to... Oh, shoot. This would default to this. So, first line of thing is to combat this issue, which then would remove any need for a correction layer. So this is problem 1, and then 2. Otherwise, I think it should be good. I'm hoping it won't be hard to refactor the movement code. Yeah. This is currently how you drew out the tiles, which is admittedly a little weird from some of the things I've worked on. Got you. It's weird that they auto-connect. Is that what you mean? Or just a style? I'm trying to think of like... Isn't it normal that they use tiles like that? But maybe what I'm asking for is different. All good. Also, if you want to like maybe share your screen and hop on a call, we can do that too. I'm sure people won't mind. Whatever's easy for you. Yeah. So these are what we're trying to... Sure, why not? Cool. Let's do it. Let me just check my messages real quick. Cool. Oh man, I gave Oathr a buggy version. This is what I'm saying, like some of the nodes are just not connected. And I was supposed to update that version. I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a second, Axel. Bleh. Transition between levels need to be straightforward. Got you. Cool. Alright, let's hop on a call. Let me turn my music off. Or turn it down at least.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, I guess I should have chat, sure.
No, just go for it, don't worry.
Someone yells at me. Okay.
I'm
sure I'm going to say something. Set this up. Better tech. Still need to stream audio.
RS car, race car. How are your levels nodes defined? In scene or some file? Pretty manually. Like I'm just dragging and dropping nodes at the moment because we had more of a hand-drawn style going on before with the paths. So manually dropping nodes along the path, which is not great. I'm gonna swap it out now that we have a tile system going. All right.
Okay, can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so in most things I've worked on previously, this is kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's very, I think I'm describing it poorly. The tiles are much larger than I would assume.
Yeah.
Like most times when I've worked on something like this, the tile, for example, like this section, right? So you can see like the Unity tile map here is like this, right? Like you have the tiles set up here, here.
Yeah.
So like this is a tile.
Yeah.
Where most of the time when I worked on something, the tile map is actually more like this. Like it's effectively split into like a third of this. So like this cross tile, like you still need the same tiles,
Mm-hmm.
but everything is like short. Like this cross tile is not this like giant area. It's more like this, where it's this like kind of portion here, where there's like edges. And originally I saw you doing it this way, and I was like, okay, well it doesn't really matter, man. Like whatever works. But if you do it like this, it has some benefits because for one, with your current like level scheme, right? Like you sometimes want this, like right, you have these tiles like this, and you would want the nodes to behave like this, and so you wouldn't want them to be connected here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you can just have a roll tile with these smaller tiles and still have it behave like that because these would just not fill in because the grid would be small.
Right. It's just missing the rules to connect it?
Well,
Oh, it doesn't do it.
because the grid itself is smaller, so there's actually just empty space. Because like you're effectively dividing your current grid into like.
Oh yeah. So there would be grid spaces in between the two, you mean?
Yeah. There
Yeah.
would be more grid space.
Got you.
Which allows you to do it. Like I don't know, I should probably do it here maybe. I don't know why the ISO thing isn't showing up sometimes.
I see what you mean. Like if this was a way bigger grid, I could do the same thing, right? Like a grid space.
Fine. More grid space.
Yeah, like in between.
Visually the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
Like, I don't know why. I thought this was. I don't know where you do this. I thought this would work for some reason. Oh, that's weird. It's only showing this one. If I modify this one, it's not doing anything. I don't know why. But effectively, you just need to like a third. You basically want to cut everything in a third, I think. Right? Like this will actually end up being like 3 spaces, like a 3 by 3. It'll be like you have, you know, a tile here, tile here, tile here, tile here, and no tile here, no tile here, no tile here. And this one is still like a T-shaped tile because it has like a little bit of connection points here and here, and a little bit of here and here. But it's just much shorter, which allows you to do things like having lines closer together and stuff like that, just what you want. Also,
Got it.
Doing it this way has a side benefit where, for example, like this would be like a tile, and this would be a tile, for example. When you do the obstacles and stuff, or the nodes, they line up better on the grid because, for example, like for the vines, right? Sometimes you want the vine, like you would place a vine right now, like here effectively.
That's right.
Which right now, if you're doing it on the tile map, wouldn't actually be possible. Because like there is no tile in between this tile and this tile.
Yeah. Well,
like, you know, you would, and to be clear, I know it's still like, it's a game object, it's on a tile, but you
That's
can
right.
place game objects on tile maps, and it'll keep things aligned, which is probably what we want.
yeah, that would be better.
And so it would just be easier to do this, and it would ensure that things stay aligned to the tile map, and it would also be the same grid as the normal tile map because things would just be shorter. And also, again, doing it this way means, I don't know exactly what you mean with some stuff, so I might be wrong, but you probably don't need like a separate system to make nodes, because like by placing the grid points, you know where you can walk. So there isn't really any point in like having nodes anymore because you can just read the tile map
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
and having it so that these two tile maps are like perpendicular and placing obstacles on the tile map, and you're also placing um, like paths on the tile map, and those are all kind of aligned. You can do everything just by placing stuff on the tile map, and things will just work. Like you don't have to
Yeah.
set up nodes or anything
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, when I said node, I kind of meant just the concept of it being a spot you can walk to. That's what I was thinking. Like, if it could work with the tile map, that would be great because that literally tells you like what connections you have on each space, right? Like whether you use the T tile or the cross tile, tells you which way Sophia can go, which is great. Only thing I can't wrap my head around right now is like, how do I tell this node that there's an obstacle on it, or do I just make it a different type of tile?
Well, you can read tile maps. So, like, you would realistically have just like Sophia would have tile attributed to her position, so she can just get the tile at the current position, and it's always like stored on the player controller. And then you just need to read the tiles that are next to it, right? So it'd be like if like this is like two, two or something, and in this example she needs to get to two. It would be in this new version. I'll decrease the size a little bit. Like let's say she's at 2 2. You know, this would be X and this would be Y, right?
Oh yeah,
She needs to go here.
the two. Yeah.
This would just be she's moving more spaces now, realistically, but again, it doesn't really matter. So she's moving 3 spaces at a time, effectively.
Once we chop it up, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 2 3, 2 4, and she lands up on 2 5, effectively. And so all you need to do is ensure that there is paths here, which you can just do by reading the tile map. And also, if there's an obstacle there, you can do whatever you need to do, right? If it's like, if there's a line thing, you can start the line mini game, and you can just do that by reading the tile position again. If there's if there's an obstacle like spikes or the fly traps, if they're in the upstate, you can just make it effectively a wall, right? Like this can all just be done through the tile map. You don't really need to do any like
Yeah. How does it know like
or anything?
how do I place like an obstacle on the map?
So you're probably gonna want to have it so that you place an obstacle and it's gonna be like a game object. So like the game object you already have, which is like you can place game objects on tile maps effectively. It's just like a built-in thing.
Oh.
Let's see if I directly remember how to do it. I think it's
right now, like I kind of just attached it to the level point node, and then it spawns there.
Brush.
Yeah. Oh, game object brush.
Yeah, there's a game object brush, and you can just brush things onto the tile map with the game object. Now this will, if I remember correctly, if I were to, for example, make a game object or a prefab or something, probably it's smaller than that, but whatever.
I see. So it's still gonna use the tile.
Yeah, so if I do that, and then if I do this game object brush, maybe.
That's pretty sweet.
God, I'm trying to remember. I think it's. Yeah. Yes? I think? Maybe? Yes. So this is just placing game objects at certain tile positions. Obviously, the game object is very big right now, so it's a little bit weird. But it's placing game objects at certain tile positions. Now, if I remember correctly, this won't be readable on the tile map. So, like, it won't be readable like this. But all you have to do is make it so that you also place a tile there, and it could be an invisible tile. Like, it doesn't actually have to be visible to you that there's a tile.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you just place a tile and also place this game object, you can read the one that's invisible and see the one that is visible. Right.
Got it.
Like, it's all kind of
just like another layer of the tile map.
Well, you're gonna need 2 layers effectively.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one for
The paths?
and one's for obstacles.
Got it. Cool.
Because the obstacles are going to be, you're probably literally just going to want them to be, they can be solid color tiles, because these game objects aren't actually on like a layer. They're just game objects, so it's not technically a separate layer of the tile map. But those like placed tiles that act as obstacles will be part of the tile map.
Got it.
Right?
So it's gonna know how to reference.
Yeah, but those can just be like solid colors because they're gonna be visible. Like when you actually play, like you can have them in solid colors for like testing and stuff because it'll probably be easier. But yeah, just when like actually exporting, they're just gonna be invisible, but they do need to be on a separate layer because obviously you can't have like two tiles on the same position.
Yeah.
And you might want want paths to be.
Okay, that'll be pretty sweet.
And then tiles on top of the paths. So
yeah.
Just 2 layers. 1 auto tile.
Yeah. Okay.
So you'll place everything into the rule tile, and then obstacles as game objects that also are obstacles as tiles. And then you can just read all of that. So again, you don't need to mess with like colliders or anything at that point.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That would be pretty nice. Do you think I have to ask Laura to give me new tiles, or I can split these into like 3x3 or something?
You could just split these. Like, if literally all you have to do is, well, you might have to mess with it a little bit, but it's like, because she did probably draw them maybe in a certain way. But for example, I don't know what name, but if I open cross or something.
Rock on Stop. What company you work to create this game? Just working with me and 2 other people on it. It's a little indie game.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're probably gonna want her to maybe redraw them at some point, but if you just want to like test it, you don't necessarily have to do that. Because yeah, they're not gonna divide very nicely right now. But if you do, for example, like probably like 180 by 180.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it'll kind of do this, and then
that's insane.
Just export it out like that as well. And
but
also,
then,
again, as a side benefit, you probably when you're doing the tiles, you actually want them to like extend out a little bit farther, like because again, that will rectify the gap issue without having to mess with the cell stuff, which can maybe cause issues.
it's
so effectively like all it will do is it's just like you basically just need extra pixels.
Okay. And it's okay that all the tiles would be different sizes?
What do you mean different size? They're all gonna be the same size.
Okay, make them the same size, but just extend it a little bit more than the default square?
Like, yeah, so I mean like basically the 2D versions should be slightly larger. Because when you export them out to like this, right? Like this is the cross exported. There's a lot of space here, right? So even if this was to extend it like before you did the processing, if it was extended like 8 pixels or something, it would still have enough space in like the end version.
Got you. Is it because Unity crops it a little?
It's like a game. It's like every game engine. I think it's actually just like a graphics API thing. It's a weird thing. So yeah, like extending like 8 pixels or 4 pixels. Like you've probably seen it in other games as well, like 2D tile maps. Sometimes they'll just be like these little slivers of gaps between the tiles. Sometimes they don't extend it. And like normally in Unity, there's ways to do that. Like just in the engine, like for this, you just put this in and if it's set in the right wrap mode or if it extends, it'll just like extend it out in the back end and we'll just kind of do like literally this. Where
nice.
Kind of extends it a little bit.
Got you.
If it clips incorrectly, it'll look still fine.
Interesting. Okay,
but
cool.
You can't really do that as far as I'm aware automatically with these because it doesn't know the edges effectively.
Yeah.
So you need to do it before you convert them to the asymmetric tiles effectively.
Okay. Cool. I will do that. And then my regular square tile, wait. Can be generic, right? Like, So we have the middle tile, right, which is basically the cross tile. But then the one above it, the one to the left, to the right, and down are all the same type of tile, technically, right? So it has to all match up.
No, those would still be two separate tiles because one of them is like horizontal and one of them is vertical, right? So like you'd want like the dithering thing kind of happening, right? Like on the edges.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, when I put it in.
You're using the exact same rule tile effectively. Like there's still cross pieces, there's still pieces that need to be like, this is... Why is it doing that?
So those are all 4 separate tiles still?
Three separate, right? Because there's a cross, and then why?
Oh, just up and left.
And then like
got it.
This way and then this way, right? So like they can be even just like flipped versions of the same tile, right?
Okay, I just hope it like connects properly with her current assets. I'm just like thinking of all the ways it can still go wrong if I cut it myself.
If you crop it, I think as it is right now, this should all probably still just work and probably look fine as well, I think even.
I hope so.
But realistically, once like if she does, because it seems like you're probably gonna still alter some of the paths a little bit anyways, she can probably do it easier than you can.
Yeah.
Potentially. So you might just want to let her know if this does end up working properly to like export them in a little bit of a different way, effectively.
True. Okay, so maybe I'll chop it up right now and try to put it in, see how that works, and then confirm with her, because I think they want to change the texturing and stuff anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So probably just first do it with these ones, but in the future she can do it herself.
Cool. More work.
It shouldn't be that hard. Just like
I hate doing like those kind of tasks. Just like chopping things up, making sure they're cropped properly. What can you do?
I mean, because it wouldn't look visually the same if you just scale them down. They would be skinnier, which is like not what she wants, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, were you guys not hearing Axel? Let me fix that.
Just had to read her. Oh, that's probably through her speakers.
That's weird. Why isn't it capturing?
I think it is. I think they are hearing me. I think they're just also hearing me. Their speakers probably.
Oh, that could be it.
But yeah, this is how I think I would approach it. But there might be other ways, and maybe this would be not good in some way. But seems like it'd be pretty simple. Just like 2 layers, single rule tile. All you have to really do again is just kind of export the tile map slightly differently so it's more cropped in.
Yeah. Well, I'll give that a try. Just to see if we can get a smooth tile map going. Hey, Zippy Zach. No internet, jeez. Race car, is there a reason to split each current tile into 3 instead of scaling down by half? I think it would just be too small if I scaled down by half. But also the picture that you're showing... Oh, scale the... Wait, what?
Like technically you can get the same effect here by just like
scaling
smaller.
The grid, yeah.
But that doesn't like visually line up.
Yeah.
What it would look different. Yeah. So yeah, and also I don't know I don't know what you're doing this, and I think at one point you said Photoshop, but you can also just FYI, I don't know if you're using them. You can set up like kind of tasks in Photoshop. So if you do something once, it'll
Yeah.
just do it all the time. So yeah, you probably want to do that because it might be tedious to do all this manually.
That's right. Gotta do something. Yeah, maybe I'll give that a try. Don't know if I'll do that right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's necessary though, because like all.
To me, it seems like the easiest way that I can.
I know, in the long run.
Really just like, yeah, it'll make making levels really easy, and you can also just all you're really doing is like slightly changing how the tiles are.
Yeah, it's still gonna look the same.
You know, it'll look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically it won't look exactly the same because you're gonna lose some of the tile variation, but also realistically, I'd probably have Laura maybe make 2 or 3 tile variations. Like for specifically, probably like the long paths, like the just like straight horizontal and straight vertical. But it's gonna be really minor to notice the difference, anyways, because there's not like that much texture. But
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Because like they're gonna be repeating technically more. And
yeah.
The same sprite.
That's right.
Again, there's such little texture right now that it's gonna be pretty hard to tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you wanted to solve that, you could just you can have random tiles. So if you just make like 2 or 3 versions of, again, probably
a straight tile. Yeah.
The only one side you can really notice. Then you can just have it.
Yeah.
When you place, it'll also just automatically place those random tiles.
That's right. Okay. Cool. I will share this new knowledge with her. And hopefully we can come to some kind of easy way for her to do all that stuff. Ooh, we got some new tracks from Oathr. Sweet. Okay, cool. Thanks so much, Axel. Kind of just needed to wrap my head around that. And like I didn't even know you can paint game objects on there, so that's super handy to know. And it's gonna make my life like just a lot easier in general, so it's probably better to get this done. I wish I did it this way in the beginning. Obviously. But what can you do? What can you do?
Yeah, no problem. Let me know if you have any questions or anything.
That sounds good. Thank you. All right. Oh, I had reverb. I see. I think Axel's solution is legit. It's very similar to how I would have approached this, and pretty sure talked about this potential method during the playtest. Yeah, no, I've been through like some weird ones. I was just showing you guys, like, I think this tile set kind of, wait, there's one tile set where we were trying to make it work, but it just looked so, like, it didn't match the aesthetic we wanted. And I think we didn't know how to, like, use the tile set in a way that looks natural. So finally we've come to this type of look that matches everything. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was good to know. Learn a couple things here, which is great. And it's just going to make everything way more organized. Okay. Time to figure this out. I wonder if I can just chop up these isometric ones, but that's probably more work, right? Yeah, I think I have to do it on the flat tiles. You're right. Hey. Yo, yo, what's going on? I think Michael had actions for the isometric thing since he did it so many times, so maybe if he's online, I'll toss it his way. Just to give me some quick tiles. Okay, so that would potentially do this. Telling your pathing, yeah, very much needed. I did it through for most of the levels right now, like these, but they're not done exactly how I want it. So we're just trying to kind of tighten up these little things. And it's just going to make everything look cleaner. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's listen to some of these tracks that we got. So this is Forest and Menu. Oh, better versions, I see. Village Incoming. Sweet. Heck yeah. They've been mixed. Love it. Mudbound, I see you gonna stream. How do you guys know that if anyone's around? He's too busy holding his house together, unfortunately. Okay, I don't even know what to do right now. Yeah. So I gotta look into how the path is usually handled. I'm kind of dreading rewriting some of this stuff, but it's okay. It'll be worth it. Always interesting to see other people solving this issue visually and the back end, even if it's just built-in tools. I know. But like, I'm feeling like a little bit of regret for not coming up, not enforcing doing it this way from the beginning. But it's okay. 'Tis life. You live and you learn. Always listen to Axel the first time. You saw us using the tiles in the beginning. It was just not looking right. Okay. So When you switched to hand-drawn, I said, that's crazy. Yeah, you probably did. On the bright side, I truly do believe we got to this aesthetic and like how everything looks because we rolled with it. So. Okay, so new tiles. Rewrite the grid and obstacle system to work. Wasn't that track beautiful? I think the forest... What? We have a new village track? What the heck? Yes. Heck yeah. I didn't know we changed our village track. I like it. Okay, things are coming together. A couple bumps on the road, but it's fine. So good. Okay, I don't know what to work on right now. Someone tell me. Can't really do any of this without the new tile set. I can rewrite... What do I do? Vera, hey! Sorry, missed your message. How we doing today? Pretty good. Realizing that I need to refactor a bunch of stuff, but... C'est la vie! Maybe some of the bug stuff. What was I saying again? Maybe start a new game? Brilliant idea. I have a question. What do you guys do when your brain is tired but you still have a lot of work to complete? I don't know. I'm not that disciplined on that front. Sometimes I just stop when I feel like I did enough. Knights of Nay. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I kind of stop when I feel like I've done enough. But I do try to finish the tasks that I think could be done for the day. Not great. That's probably why the game's not getting finished. Beautiful. And let's listen to the new menu. It's probably mostly the same. Here's some more flute in there, maybe, or... I think pushing through works in your 20s. After that, it just creates burnout. I could see that. Ooh, he changed the instrument. Yeah, Axel, you're just getting started. You're probably overdoing it already. Okay, I really don't know what to work on right now. Confused. I feel like tile map is probably the priority. Jack Silverstone, hey! Welcome to the stream. Have you worked in any AAA company? I have not worked in the games industry. It would have been nice to have a little bit of experience. But I did work as a developer, so there's definitely skills that can be transferred. Himanshu, hey! Break is needed if the brain is tired. Yeah, it's good to listen to your body. Don't force yourself. Take a break, and then sometimes you need a dose of motivation too to get on it again. So look for something that would motivate you to finish certain tasks. Vera, ads over, anything missed? I don't think so. I'm figuring out what to do right now. I'm just like... So yesterday, for the people that are new, I finally got a playtest out for the demo portion, which I was more satisfied with than previous versions. So the first 12 levels. So that took the wind out of me a little bit yesterday. But I'm just like confused what to work on right now. Because I'm gonna be replacing a bunch of stuff. He's seriously nailing the tracks. I'm so happy. So like I said, after the playtest, I kind of just realized UX needs to be improved, which we are doing with the new tile set and the points being like a little more consistent. So I think we're good on that front. And then the other thing was make sure the levels are a little bit more fun. So maybe that's something I can combat right now. Some of the last levels on the demo. And, oh yeah, I was gonna try seeing how the Athena's temple might look. Why don't you watch a person play the game and see how they play it? Yeah, I did that yesterday. So I did a little playtest day yesterday and I got 3 people to play it. And I watched them stream it to me and give me live feedback. So that was pretty awesome. I was very resistant to doing that because I felt like the game wasn't at a proper state. But I'm glad some of you guys pushed me to do it. No names. So let's take a look. So it's looking pretty good. Like no complaints about the gameplay really, other than tightening up some levels and a little bit of the UX stuff. And I think the other thing is to figure out the pacing and narrative a little bit better. So luckily, nothing critical. I didn't get to playtest. Oh, if you'd like to, I'd love to have like a couple more people try it out because I do need some fresh eyes on it. So I think Beth said she wanted to do it, and who else? Maybe Eisen. Dottle, are you on? Are you in my Discord? I will DM you. Love to hear it though. Playtesting hype, yes. Do you have a Unity plugin? Yes, I do. It's called V Hierarchy. I'm happy to playtest if I can get it running on Linux. Yeah, I can give you a Linux build. I want to try it out on the Steam Deck again, so I'll toss it your way, possibly. Oh, yeah, Proton. Yeah. I'm happy to playtest on the best OS on the market, Mac OS. I don't even have that build. Okay, so Beth said she'd like to, which would be lovely. And then Dottle, and I think Eisen, and my band. That would be lovely. And then Tappy, eventually. I'll give you a Mac build. And Disco? Would you like to? Ooh, I'm feeling the pressure again. Don't you have your laptop? Could make a Mac build. It's true. I could. Perhaps I'll do that because I can just pull in the project. I'm just like kind of scared of testing on so many platforms because I don't think I can handle OS related issues right now. I'm struggling to even do my multi-control scheme. Okay. And Disco. Cool. Well, maybe I'll give you guys the... do you want this version or... Maybe I'll give you the next playtest. No, I don't know. We'll see. I'm feeling the pressure now. Don't do it, only ship to Windows. Build should work fine across all standalones. Exceptions come from file persistence. That's right. I'm doing all the saving on a JSON file, so that could possibly be mostly the only issue. Cool. So maybe I'll do a couple more changes and then send you guys the playtest. That would be fun. Let's see, potentially how this might look. Yeah, it's definitely gonna extend longer. Or maybe not. Just a tad. Man, the forced soundtrack might be my favorite. Cool. Oops. Vibes. Greetings from Greece. This is looking so good. Love it. Thank you, Jester. Welcome to the stream. Should I test high so you can see? Up to you. Up to you, Dawdle. Just write me a note. Just write me a note what your state of mind is at when you played it. Yeah, see? I literally cannot do this. I might make this puzzle seem a little more grand. Okay, let's see. Nice. Yeah, that looks way cleaner. Although... I think I zoomed out too much. I gotta go. Sorry if you were planning on playtesting today. All good, all good. I did a playtest yesterday. So I just wanted to see if anyone wanted to give it a go. Have a good night, though. Enjoy the rest of your day. So much cleaner. Let's see if we extend it out to the sides. What would happen? I mean, it might seem more epic because this is like the boss type of level. Not boss, but lead up. Lurking, gotta get back to work. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. What's everybody else up to? Working on anything? Wait. Kind of overlooked something. Yeah, never mind. Making some tiles? No, I was just wondering how we went about this. Oh, that was an answer to what I'm doing? Are you for real? What are you making tiles for? Or are you testing the theory? Athena's Road. Yay! I think we're gonna have to extend this level. That's what I think. personally. And I need to give this little dude some narrative or something. Like, be interesting. Because... Okay, looks like I'm gonna need to change this puzzle a little bit. Tweak it a little. Only 7 hours to go. Welcome back, Oathr King. Please. 7 hours? It's gonna be midnight. Is the sun setting by you? No. Imagine. I got my old school lamp. Oh, it's actually the sun. A ball of fire. And Tara's. Good evening. How you doing? Manisha, what did your sister get you for lunch? No, I just ate... My grandma cooked something. So I just ate rice. But she is cooking something... My sister's cooking something downstairs. Looking like a soup and a grilled cheese. I think it's tomato soup and grilled cheese is what she said she wanted to make. So I ain't complaining about that. Oop. Let's get some light in here. Whoop. There we go. Cool. Today's not as productive as I hoped, but I guess I'm just figuring things out after yesterday. Dance of the Shadows. Any ideas? Let's do a little brainstorming. Or we can think of some things that might help the narrative a little bit more. And also, nobody reads my relic descriptions, is what I realized. So I'm gonna try to make those a little more readable and interesting. I think changing up the picture will help a lot. And also you can access them in the overworld, so maybe people will read it afterwards. Yeah, Dance of the Shadows. What are you trying to come up with a name for the game? Nah, we got a name for the game. It's called Sophia's Path. Yay. I'm trying to figure out... Turns out I need to tweak one of my boss area levels. I should call it something else. It's my temple level. I'm trying to tweak it. I called it Dance of the Shadows. Or Dance of Shadows. So I'm trying to relate that level a little bit more to that concept. I refuse to read on principle. I don't read anything, period. I read them when I was trying to do the slow playthrough. Oh, you read them and it's still 15 minutes. I'll try to make it more interesting. That UI is not the final one either, So maybe Laura can make it more intriguing. And the picture changes every time. Every time you find a relic. I think I gotta do something with the text to make it a little bit more interesting. And Sophia should be kind of excited to receive it. What's the add-on called for your hierarchy? It looks really good. It's really handy. It's called V-Hierarchy. You can get it on the asset store. But look, you can flip through. Oh, you can't really see because my comments are blocking it. This is super handy. This is like the best thing ever. I don't know why they didn't add it themselves. I don't know why Unity didn't add it themselves. Okay, so Dance of the Shadow. Maybe it should be like 2 different areas to kind of do it. And then something in the middle to really activate. Big yikes. It would be so funny if they read the text and get an achievement. Yeah. It's like, how do I ensure that they read it? They spent at least 1 minute. They spent at least 30 seconds reading each UI. Not an instant close, yeah. That would be funny. Okay. Dance of the Shadows. Have it read out by text-to-speech or audio. That would be funny. Okay, I do like this. Let's see. And if we did a camera here, let's see. Would this make sense? Okay, I like that. But it has to be emphasized that the temple is still here. Cool. That gives me more room for this kind of puzzle. Photoshop actions are kind of mesmerizing. They have to show you all of it. Oh, is it like kind of speed running? time-lapsing everything. It's funny. What's going on? Hey, Beth. Welcome back. Still working, yeah. Were you there for the call that I had with Axel? Was just kind of brainstorming what to do. Chipping away, and figuring out how to make things look better. Or lay better. Dance of the Shadows. How to make it more interesting. Let's see if Greek myth. Shadows. Is it just me or the camera's not fixed stationary? Yeah, I added a subtle camera movement to work with the wind. Don't know if I love it. Don't know if it's too aggressive at some parts. I wasn't any fun conclusions. Sort of. A couple extra things I need to do with my tiles. I have to chop them up, sadly, in order to not have any band-aid fixes. It'll be worth it in the long run. But for now, after my playtest yesterday, it felt like the narrative was falling short, so I'm gonna see what else I can do. First of all, my owl guy needs some screen time. Do I need to emphasize that her dad is missing? Is lost? Yeah, my owl guy, it's important. Because it's Athena's spirit animal. And then we have the olive tree versus the well. Which I think can be a longer moment. Don't you love the word moment? Writers assemble. Yes. Time to get the writing team back together. Any ideas I am open to. I do like the title of it, Dance of the Shadows, but we gotta see how this kind of might work. Ooh. Plateaus, Allegory of the Cave. Cool. It can be like some kind of foreshadowing thing. Maybe a foreshadow to the next world. Or, you know, my sister always says this, and it stuck to my mind last year when we were decorating outside for Halloween. She said, even though you're just decorating, every area should tell a story. That stuck to me. Because we had like a bunch of chains going over the door or something. And like a cage of some kind. So we put one mouse in the cage and then another mouse like kind of holding the other end of the chain. And it's like an instant story right on your front porch, right? It's like it gives you ideas, or it gives you questions about what's happening. So I love that. That's what it should be. It should pique your curiosity a little. Like, it should make the player ask some questions. Shadows are probably more associated to the underworld. Hades, you're right. You are very right. I'm open to swapping that out, but I also do want to see like if we can create something cool. Hades is world 3. 4. Hades is world 4. And I don't think I have... Do I have anything to do with shadows there? Maybe not. Oh, maybe we can foreshadow like what the 4 worlds are gonna be. That could be cool, right? Medusa, Zeus, Hades, Poseidon. That would be cool. Okay, write that down. Write that down. But it should be like super subtle. I've been to Hades, it's not that bad, really. All the fun people are there. Alright. But you are correct in how the shadows maybe don't match the... Okay, wait. Let's backtrack a little. The Whispering Woods is where we are right now. So maybe we can relate it to that. We're in the second half of World 1, which is the Whispering Woods. So, maybe like... Okay, my owl. Maybe the owl needs some more personality for sure. And Doran also needs more personality in my opinion. The merchant, he should make more of a impact. Athena, symbols. Oh, sure, we got some of this. Oh, snakes as well. I guess. Owls classically are Athena's animals. That's right. We got an owl in here. I'm thinking about how to use him. Because he's supposed to... He or she is supposed to be there throughout the game, very subtly. But I don't know what its job is at this point. Like, what am I trying to use him as? I feel like I didn't do much this stream. Kind of companion, tutor, hint giver. Yeah, not really a hint giver. Not really a companion either. A mysterious symbol, rather. So here's how the game kind of progresses. We can see at a glance. So I need to get Laura to draw this art asset, but it shows up in the beginning. Sophia has like an owl pendant that's actually a compass that helps her. So we already have like a little subtle sign of the owl being important. And then the owl guides her throughout the game, but it should be pretty subtle. I don't want it to show up that often. So I'm kind of thinking about in what capacity it can show up. Maybe you can give subtext describing it reacting during certain situations. Like the Golden Compass book. Ooh, I need to refresh my memory about that. Subtext. Yeah, I mean, in level 7, it flies through the screen. So we can definitely put some commentary there. Or maybe let it be in level 7. Level... It's supposed to show up again. Yeah. Yikes. It's a real owl. He'll have animations and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Beth, that's exactly what I wanted it to be. It's kind of supposed to be like a guide on your path, but not there right beside you. So it's like I'm going the right way type of enforcement. So there's that owl guy. We have this area. Maybe I should emphasize a little bit more. You guys will probably realize... Well, let me... Are you busy right now, Beth? Because I might send you a copy to play through at some point. You might realize what I'm talking about. It's lacking in the narrative department. But no pressure to play right now. I did a build earlier, that's why. Whoop. Oh, wrong game. Okay. I'm hoping there's no issues. I didn't really play through this one. I'm streaming. Yeah, she's making a soup, I think. Yeah. She didn't ask for help, but I took care of breakfast. Manisha hasn't asked my opinion in years. Whoever would like to play it, just let me know. Let's hide this one. Ooh. Okay. Beth, you're in the Discord, right? There you are. Feel free to write any comments. You can just like word vomit into the Discord chat or anywhere. But you'll see what I mean by it missing like some strong narrative aspects. But it's getting there. Like, I can see there's slow improvement. So, some narrative here. And then we've really got to go... We got to do something cool in this temple level for sure. If I don't send it tonight, it'll be with you before your morning time. Sounds good to me. Thank you. Mickey Culture, hello, hello. Actually, gotta double check one thing. What is this cursed naming of these files? They change between the 2D and ISO versions. Do they? I don't know. I didn't name them. Give me 1 second, Beth, in case you're downloading it now. I'm just double checking one of the bugs that showed up earlier. Just downloaded? Oh. You can go for it, but there might be a bug on level 10 that locks you. Is what it seemed like. But you can go for it. It more or less... I can wait? Okay, sure. Give me a second. I pray there's no other bugs. Give me 1 moment. Sorry about that. Actually, you can just go for it, because I think I've been changing too many things on today's stream that I don't want to revert at the moment. Like all this stuff. I forgot. You can go for it, hopefully. Sorry for changing my mind. I'm gonna pray that it's not bugged on level 10. Did too much ish today. Playing around. Messing around. Yeah, we'll stick to that one. Or wait. Yeah. That sounds good. Tomorrow morning sounds good. Because I'm not even sure what I uploaded right now. So I'm not scrambling. Thank you. And then maybe I'll even fix this level if I have time. Anyways, my brain be skipping around everywhere. Appreciate it. What was I... Man, I've been all over the place today on the stream. Just like getting tiles done. In my opinion, the chomper things are kind of annoying. Okay. Back to what I was going for. Sorry. Earthquake. Okay. It's 6:22. Do you know where your snacks are? Not enough snacks in this house. I'm serious. Oh, I do have some crackers downstairs, though. You just reminded me. You wouldn't download a purse. What? What kind of soup is Grandma making? Oh, my sister is making it. She's cooking up something. From what she told me, it was tomato soup with grilled cheese. So I'm looking forward to that. She might have changed her mind though. Should I go do a drive-by while I get a snack? It's almost dinner time though. What's your favorite snack? Mine I think are fruits. So healthy. I do like fruit. But man, I've been obsessed with queso and like chips. Or like salsa. Those are my fave. Are you serious, Doddle? That's so funny. Let's see what Google kind of thinks. Maybe we can do like shadows of... Doesn't have to be shadows, but something to do with each symbol. Like I can imagine like a wave for Poseidon, a snake for Medusa. That would be kind of cool. And it can like foreshadow the order of the worlds. Mangoes are my favorite. Oh, mangoes are superior. So good. My favorite healthy snack is apple slices dipped in peanut butter. Well, I can't eat peanut butter, unfortunately. And did you say hummus earlier? I can't eat hummus either. But we do love a crunchy apple. Goldfish? I do like goldfish. That's like my guilty pleasure snack. One kilogram grapes? No problem. Hey, fruit can be good, for sure. I had a bunch on my pancakes yesterday. Okay. Athena and Medusa, we know how that goes. Wasn't great. And yes, she's the kid. Okay. I don't know if Google can do... No, that's not right. ChatGPT check. Yeah, no, I'm using this Google AI mode, which I usually don't use. I tend to use ChatGPT when I need to. But I'm trying to see if I can get any ideas. So we could do the Thunderbolt. What could we use for Hades? Sapphire X14, thank you for the follow. Trident, yeah. So it's pretty easy to get symbols for it. Doesn't make sense for it to be a shadow casted, or maybe we'll have the different statues of them. Yes. And the shadows. Fruit can be good. I had a bunch of it on my pancakes. Is that what I said? I mean, I had a delicious breakfast yesterday. Ever played the older God of War games? I have not. Oh my gosh, I really should. Why did I never play God of War? That might help me. Maybe shadows are too dark for this level. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Age of Mythology has some Greek stuff too. I freaking loved that game as a kid. That's so funny that you say that because Bluepin was playing that yesterday. So I got a little dose of it. I wonder if you could just mount the arm on not the same desk. You'd think I have another desk here. I really don't. But I'll figure it out. I'm sorry for the ear shattering. Missing my blue Yeti. Yeah. There's something more related to Athena's vibe. That emoji kind of makes sense for what I'm doing, huh? It should just be a regular keyboard. Let's see. General aesthetic. Mysterious and alive with quiet power. Not a dark and malevolent forest, but infused with... Okay. Yeah, that's what I need. The levels should progressively feel less natural and more divine. That's what I kind of want over the last couple levels there. Yeah, Poseidon does earthquakes. Sorry. It's a little too cursed for my liking. No. AI never knows what I want. It's fine. I wanted to say... Okay. I think I know what needs to be done. I'm gonna see if I can get this to a good state so I can upload a new build. If AI doesn't know what you want, that means I can still keep my job. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was probably not explaining it too well. Okay, we're gonna clean this up a little, do a build, and then that'll be the end of the stream. How has it been 6 hours? Crazy. That one. What else did I change? I'm gonna keep this here because it might be a good sneak peek to the future look. Actually, we're not gonna do a build because I want to swap out the songs to the new songs, which would be awesome. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Cool. What is it?
It's a cheesecake with the Dairy Queen.
Oh, the crunch. Yeah, you told me. Ooh. I got a snack delivered. A mini cheesecake. Oh, nice. Is that what you literally searched up? Dairy Queen crunch?
I just wanted to eat that, but I didn't know what to
Ooh. Cheesecake. Oh, that's good. That's real good.
And some
Mmm.
Oh, this question.
Mmm. Oh my goodness. It's like a soft, fluffy cheesecake. Mmm. With chocolate at the bottom. Heck yeah. Your new job translating what Manisha wants into AI and relaying the answer? You guys want to attempt another 12-hour stream? Would be crazy. But it has to be like a day that I have a lot to do. Or I know what I want to do. Okay. Did you say you're doing another 12 hours for the stream? Not today. Wanna do a relay? You do 12 hours, then pass it off to me and I do 12 hours? That would be pretty insane. I'm down if you are, since you're on the night shift. Not another 12 hours for the stream. Let's not get too excited. I'm excited for this interface to get cleaned up. There we go. Lovely. You would need to do like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. then. That's possible. That's realistic for me. I think that's what I did that last time. Like 10 to 10 or something. How do you keep your motivation up during long sessions like this? I tend to struggle with that. Is it just passion for what you're building? I don't know how to answer that. I think I'm just used to, you know, sitting at a desk and doing things because I've done it for so many years at my job, whether I like it or not. So working on the game that I'm actually passionate about helps a little. Also, there's always stuff to be doing. So if I'm not doing it, I'm usually procrastinating on it. Oh, okay, it's gonna be blessed once I fix the node stuff. Because it is being wonky. It's a loaded question. Who says motivation is up? Who knows? I was watching this video today. I didn't get to finish it this morning, but it was telling you like all the different ways you can be motivated. There's like the dopamine, which motivates you in ways like having cravings or the feel good feelings. And then there's the amygdala, which would motivate you in ways when you're like scared or you want revenge. That's also possible. What am I on here? And then there's the frontal lobes, which would motivate you like in planning ways if you want to find success and being more calculative about things. So say you want to be successful or you want to be rich. That's also motivation. Why did she look at me when she said revenge? Yeah, it's all very interesting. But so he was basically saying like everybody's saying you got to be disciplined, have habits, have routines, which yes, for sure you do, which I also thought was the biggest thing. But you do need motivation. Like that's literally human. You want to feel fulfilled. You want to feel good about what you're doing. So I gotta watch the rest of that video before I really speak on it. But it's kind of important to remember that, you know, there's a balance between motivation and discipline. It's not all about discipline. I personally have a very highly developed revenge lobe. Hello, Nat. How you doing? That Pikachu is so cute. Okay, I think this is ready to... See? It's so flaky. I need to write, like, an entire document about what I learned through making this game, so I don't make the same mistakes. Look forward to, you know, a post-mortem about this. Just ask Axel what you learned. True, he definitely knows. Okay, I think that's mostly ready. So did I say I wanted to change out some of the music? And then maybe I'll play through it after I build it, and then I'll upload it. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Cool. Yeah, maybe I'll wrap up the stream. I think that's all for me. We got a good couple hours in. The streams have been longer lately, which is good. Let's see if there's anyone cool to raid. I'll probably be back on the Discord in a bit though, because I do want some stuff to wrap up. But I will eat some dinners. Oh yeah, this track. So good. Okay. Just gotta get that tile set done. Whether I like it or not. Okay, who should we raid? This guy M told me about is cool. Are they online right now? Cool. Let's do it. Okay, bye guys. See you possibly tomorrow since I didn't stream yesterday. So we'll see though. Okay, peace out. Bye. Enjoy your night.